So, Harry, it sounds like you're having a pretty difficult time right now. You don't feel very connected or loved by your partner, Mark?
That's right, Evan. I just feel so distant. Mark doesn't seem to get it.
Well, could you tell me, Harry, on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being completely disconnected from Harry, and 10 being completely connected, where you might fall on that spectrum right now?
I'd say probably somewhere around a 3. It's not very good, Evan.
And Mark, what would you say?
Well, before Harry said that, I would have said around a 7 or 8. But now I guess I'd have to say about the same. I must really not get it.
Mark, it's just not the same as it used to be. Where has our love gone?
So, Harry, can you think back to a time when you didn't feel so distant? What was so different about that time?
I guess it was much different back before we moved from San Francisco to Dallas. Mark got a promotion and it required that we make a big move. Back when we lived in San Fran, Mark would kiss me in public and hold my hand when we were out to eat. Tons of things like that. He doesn't even touch me anymore.
I was offered an upper-level position, and Harry was kind enough to agree to move with me. We talked about it a lot, and we both decided that it would be best for our future as a couple. It was a difficult decision, but we were able to make it together. That being said, Harry doesn't seem to understand that our lifestyle isn't really supported down here in Dallas, not to mention the color of our skin. People judge us. It's hard enough being a black man in Dallas. Being a married gay black man is like wearing a target on your back. It can be really dangerous. It's not that I don't love Harry, it's that I want to protect us.
Wow. It feels like there's really a lot of love here between you two, but also some legitimate fear. This must have been a big change for the both of you. But you know what? It sounds to me like you two are pretty good at compromising, and working together to make decisions. That's really impressive. Not every couple is functional and able to agree like you guys are.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But that doesn't change the fact that Mark is still so distant from me. It's like he's denying himself. And at the time, denying his love for me too. At least it feels that way.
This sounds like a pretty tricky situation. So, Harry, you're saying you need Mark to be more affectionate and loving with you. And Mark, you're saying you're scared and trying to protect your relationship from judgment and oppression. I wonder if maybe, because you two seem so capable of communicating and working together, that there might be a way to find a compromise.
That's a good point. We always have been good at communicating and reaching agreements. But what could we possibly do?
Well, a good place to start might be to imagine what the most perfect situation would be like. Suppose that while you are sleeping this night and the entire house is quiet, a miracle happens. The miracle is that the problem that brought you here is solved. However, because you're sleeping, you don't know that the miracle has happened. When you wake up tomorrow, what would be different that would tell you that a miracle has happened and that your problem is solved?
Well, Mark might wake up and give me a hug and a kiss.
What else might be different?
Well, Mark, maybe he'd sit outside with me on the porch while we drink our morning coffee, hold my hand while we read the paper. It's important to me that people begin to understand who and what we are. I don't want to be scared of that. I want my old husband back.
Mark, what do you think?
That doesn't sound too outrageous. I think I could do both of those things. In fact, I want to do both of those things. Now, what I really think about it, I may have been carrying my fear and superficial aversion to intimacy in the public sphere back into our home life. I'm really sorry, Harry.
I understand, Mark. It's just been really hard. I felt so alone. Do you really think you could do those things? Could you show me your love again? It would mean so much to me.
Of course, Harry. I really do love you. I would be happy to show you that. But at the same time, there are situations where I might not display intimate touch as much. I need you to be okay with that. Just because I don't hold your hand while we eat pulled pork sandwiches downtown doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means I'm a little uncomfortable with our surroundings.
I understand, Mark. Maybe it will just take some time. I think I just miss the comfort and security we used to have, and having you be reluctant to touch me in public is scary and foreign to me. I think I hear what you're saying, though. So what do you think, gentlemen? Mark, would you feel comfortable being a little more openly intimate with Harry? Could you make that miracle morning happen?
Absolutely. So long as Harry promises not to come down on me so hard all the time when I'm not super touchy in public. I think Harry might be right. It's going to take some time to acclimate to our new surroundings and find places where we can be comfortably us.
Well, that's wonderful! Your ability to work together and compromise is truly amazing. I look forward to seeing you guys next week to hear how all this goes.